Time now for Tom Hawley and the Video Vault.
Monday was a big day for amateur photographers, with anything from a dusting to a couple of inches of snow in the west part of the valley. Clark County schools were closed for snow just over 2 years ago. That was the first time in 29 years. Today we're looking back at the valley's major snowstorms, including some photos you've never seen. But first, the school closure of 79 from a woman who was there.
I was a 7th grader at Cannon Junior High, now known as Cannon Middle School. And we did, in fact, have a snow day on that Thursday. It had snowed the Wednesday night before, and by the morning they had called a snow day.
That was February 1, 1979, with a screaming headline in the Las Vegas Sun. Lower on the page, it noted the school closure and an unprecedented airport closure. Alarming for officials, great for kids.
We played out in the snow. We didn't have any snow equipment, so we used those cool 70s parkas and some trash bags to play in the snow and do our own sledding and tobogganing.
The heaviest snowfall ever recorded in 1 month here was 30 years earlier, 3 consecutive storms in January of '49. In 1930, we don't have the official records, but we can show you an extremely rare sight, snow on Fremont Street. Yep, this film shows a winter wonderland where the Fremont Street experience is today. And in 1909, the Clark County Review proclaims a, hard to believe, 10 inches on Christmas Day. Official weather records weren't kept back then, but it must have been a Lulu. So on rare occasion, we do see enough snow to close schools. And now that Karen Klupfer is on the other side of the school desk,
I get that every day from my students and also from my own kids. They're convinced if they wait long enough, they will get a snow day, and they're really hopeful about this week.
that was Karen Klopfer, interviewed in 2008. What you're looking at now is Carol Tinny, who has lived in Las Vegas since her family moved here in the late 40s, and she's out in the snow. This is 1949 when she was a young girl, and they came from Southern California, weren't expecting to see snow, but here they are on First Street building a snowman in the yard there. A little bit of progress there, her with her friend, and they had the 48 Oldsmobile in the yard. There's Mom on the bumper of that, and look at that house there, just covered in snow. It snowed most of the month in January of 49, so they just had storm after storm. And look how rural this area looks over at Main Street, or First Street and Bonanza, just to the east of Main. One more look. This is looking north along First Street from what is now the 95. Here is a live picture of that same area. Look how much it has changed. Yeah. But you still have, where you see the locator down there that says First Street, you still have a little residential pocket there. It's a cul-de-sac, was made a cul-de-sac when the freeway was built. And in fact, she still lives there today, a couple of houses down from her childhood home where we saw all those photos. Kim and Dana?
That is just to the north of Fremont Street. That's unbelievable to look at that.
It's fun for people to see who have lived here for a long time and for newcomers. Love the Video Vault every Thursday here on the program.